We up in this thing like a chicken wing. Fix my shit up, man. We in this thing like a chicken wing on a hamstring. And I came to bring the damn pain for the campaign. You feel me? I don't think y'all feel me. Welcome back, man. Lone Wolf TV live in effect. We back at it. I'm back at it again like a crack addict again. Bad habits and sin. Yeah, I still got balls, nigga. Y'all niggas thought I was doing rapping, man. No. I've been rapping to myself a lot lately. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. One of my last little doobies. Man, life been whooping me. You know, y'all know life stay whooping my ass. Y'all know that. We all know that. Excuse me, y'all. But yeah, man. Earlier today, I ain't had no gas money. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga just, was just keeping it real on Twitter. You know what I mean? And I was just letting niggas know how I was asked out. Just being real. Just had to vent. Had 3 notches left on my goddamn gas tank to get to work. I got to get to work for, I think, 4 more days, man. And then I had a few more interviews that I didn't even get to go to today because the gas wasn't going to get me there. And then I had to sit and contemplate on going to sell some plasma, but then realized that I ain't had my Social Security. I ain't got no way for them to see a form of Social Security. I got everything else, but they gonna need to see that, right? So that's going on. That was going on, and then shout out to Chris Bell. Chris Bell is a brother off Twitter that just looked out for me. No homo shit. I was just venting, and he was like, "Man, what's your cash out, man?" And I ain't gonna turn down nothing but my collar. I'm not I appreciate the help more than anything, first and foremost. But I'm not one to shy away from help when you really need it no more. I used to be a type of nigga that would be like, "No, it's all good, man. I got to get it on my own," type of shit, But all this when my back is against the wall, man, it just makes me think of other ways to overcome it. I'm working on discipline. I'm working on not drinking no more at all. I feel like alcohol is something that has hindered my brain a little bit and my work ethic. So I got to cut back on that a little bit. If I am gonna drink, it got to be like a bottle a week. It's like I said. But I'm gonna just stick to the weed, and then I'm still trying to balance myself on that. I'm still trying to balance myself on how much I smoke or how much I buy at a time, or how long can I go without it. If I need to save some money, can I just take a month off of smoking weed? I can't. I got so much of a habit that sometimes I can't even do that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like only when I'm broke or when I'm like back against the wall, you don't got no choice. And they say that's not a good way to be, because you should already be behaving as if your back is against the wall so you can be prepared for the bad days. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm just trying to put the discipline together to kind of sit back and really put some art into my discipline. But let's get down to the topic. Enough of my personal life. First of all, how y'all living out there? Whoever tuned in, I appreciate it. It don't look like YouTube finna notify nobody no time soon, so we gonna make this quick, fast, in a hurry. I ain't got no notes. because I've lived both sides of what I'm finna fucking talk about. So let me break this down to them. Should you pay today's rent or live in your car? Now today's rent in Texas, the average rent is about motherfucking I don't know, 3-bedroom probably hitting about 2K, you know, 2K plus. Let's say that 2-bedroom. I'm saying 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom hitting on 1.5. 1,000. 1,500. And then a 1-bedroom hitting on, you still ain't getting out the thousands most of the time. You might be around 986 or plus. So I'm saying that to say this is not the same rent that our mama and them was growing up with. You know what I'm saying? They had the $600, $400, sometimes I done heard $300 rent. Think I'm lying. And that, I think that probably was the project. So imagine if you had to live in the projects today. I would go pay $300 a month right now. I would be over there right in the hood and wish a nigga would. I have to have a strap on me and a badass dog over if I stayed in the projects. You know what I'm saying? But if I could find that kind of price around here right now, I wouldn't be living in this motherfucking car. I'll tell you that much. So I say that to say today's rent is outrageous. I say that to say today's rent is outrageous. And a lot of people ain't mentally strong. Damn, she got ass. A lot of people ain't mentally goddamn strong, man. When it come down to having a budget for rent and having a budget for this and that, and then if rent goes up, that mean they have to cut something out of their life. That might have been a habit. That might have been something that was helping the household out or keeping the household happy. That might have to get cut out now that they have raised the motherfucking bar on the goddamn rent, right? So some people, when the pandemic started cracking off, some people went homeless instantly. I was still able to be living with a bitch, but yeah, living with a woman that I was in an open relationship with at the time, and around 2021, she kicked my ass out. She ain't kicked me out like you can't be here no more, but she was finna move, and she was like, shit, she ain't trying to live with nobody. And this go around, I have to respect that. That's why I preach. That's why I preach to my brothers to get your shit together, because a woman can treat you just like that. Like, get the fuck on, nigga. And you can't do it. Don't get mad. That's why niggas be out here killing women and shit, because they don't think women can do you like that. Nigga, a woman will be like, all right, nigga, I had fun with you. Now it's time to be done with you. Nigga. Niggas be out here thinking they got master game, and goddamn bitches gonna bow down to everything they goddamn say. Cause they got a mouthpiece. These women have caught on because niggas done fucked up the game, okay? So back to what I'm talking about. It's either pay the rent or live in your whip. And that's what I'm doing right now, because y'all know, if y'all are the true listeners to my channel, motherfuckers know I'm at a fallout with my guardian, my mother or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it was over financial reasonings. Now, when I was staying there, we were already on that verge of getting evicted. Then I was already putting money in her hand, and we still getting evicted. That's just to make a long story short. So I decided, okay, I started making a plan, you know. I'm gonna sleep up in this motherfucking car. She gonna have to figure this shit out if they kick a motherfucker out. I'm in the whip with it. Ben let her know I was in the whip with it if shit get ugly. Because I'm paying on this motherfucker. She helped the nigga get this bitch, but it wasn't my choice. I wasn't begging her to help me. My whole thing was to get a motherfucking was to get a cash car. I was gonna save my own money. I would have still been probably trying to look out for her too, but been trying to save my money at the same time. By this time, like from when we fell out to right now, if I was still over there pushing and trying to do what I do, I would have had a cash car by now. I would have had a cash car and I would have been pocketing more money than what I'm putting out right now, because I gotta put into this fucking car note that she agreed upon. You know, women always want to move super fast and shit. I gotta do it now. I gotta do it now. Like, all right, fuck it. I go do it. Put my name on all this shit and put my name through the mud and pay this fucking 17 or 13% interest and goddamn me get. And she told me that she was gonna help a nigga pay this shit, and I ain't received now 1 inch of help. So by the time we fell out, I probably already paid 2,200 in the hole. By the time she was on some shit like, give me $500 so I can go get a car. I'm like, nigga, I gotta pay $600 a month. I ain't got no 500 to give your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? But back to the point. Fast forward, you got your boy sleeping in the car again. This is like my 4th time in my life sleeping in the goddamn car, or just being homeless. I'm gonna say, I think my 3rd time being homeless, I didn't have nowhere to sleep. I was working at this at a Subway inside of a Walmart, right? I was thinking about, because at night it's gates on the wall. When you walk in, it's like some gates you can close to the Subway that close you off from Walmart, right? When we close, we obviously got to shut that bitch down. We don't want no Walmart employees or niggas in general walking in there just stealing cookies or chips and shit or anything. They go in there, cut everything on, make a sandwich. So they got gates on that motherfucker, and you can close it. So, you know, this motherfucker didn't have no key, because the thing broke and they never got it fixed. So, you know, that's another damn story. But I was finna close myself in there and just go to sleep in the back. And the only thing that scared me from doing that shit was I didn't know if them motherfuckers checked the whole premises before the night was over or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, I didn't take no risk. I was sleeping outside my 3rd time being homeless. But yeah, man. So all I wanted to do is to get on live today and let motherfuckers ask motherfuckers, what would y'all rather do right now? How your pockets looking? Let me tell y'all this right now, though. If you're thinking about going homeless, don't do it. Don't motherfucking do it. This shit more expensive than living in the motherfucking apartment. That's really the bottom line. That's really the punchline of this episode. You know. Y'all thought I was gonna come on here and debate with y'all. I don't even get no views on this shit. I get more views when I post a video. YouTube fucking me over. As far as my interaction, man, I don't know what the hell. I don't know how to get my live cracking. So I'm just gonna have to get a laptop and figure this shit out, or upgrade my motherfucking the quality. That's all it is. Niggas probably tired of seeing me sit in this motherfucking car, or YouTube ain't getting to my people, man. You know? But yeah, sleeping in the motherfucking car, this shit costs. Cause you ain't got nowhere to wipe your ass, you ain't got nowhere to take a shit, piss, and you ain't got nowhere to shower. Now see, I can survive like that because I was in the trenches when I didn't want to be like that. When I wish it wasn't like that. When I was like one of them niggas that would have ran back home to my mama and was like, all right, let me back in. I learned my lesson. Shit, I wasn't a nigga that learned my lesson. I'm a nigga that adapt. I am the nigga that adapts. You know what I'm saying? So anytime somebody try to prove a point to me, I refuse for them to make it seem like their point was something I needed to learn, unless I learned something. You know what I'm saying? Unless I feel like I learned something from what the fuck you trying to show me, I take that and I still move how the fuck I move. I don't kiss no ass because of your attitude or how you feel about it, nigga. You know? But one thing y'all need to know is being homeless, in my opinion, is at least 5 times harder than being than nigga than paying rent. So I just say find the cheapest rent possible. As long as they ain't got no roaches, don't complain, nigga. Hold it down. It's better, bro. I see how the pecking order go. I see how the ladder goes, man. From like bottom feeder to like standing on the corner poverty to sleeping in your car poverty, all the way to small apartment poverty, all the way to small house poverty. Everybody experience some level of poverty or living below the way, living in a way that they would rather not. Everybody has that sense. It's millionaires that want to be billionaires. This shit just don't stop. So my whole thing is, if as long as we don't stop, my nigga, we gonna get to the top. That's the reason why I don't mind being homeless. I mean, I never minded having to take this route when it calls for my money to be focused solely on me and my situation, my daughter. I'm not finna give nobody no $500 and my daughter gotta eat now. And how the fuck my daughter gonna eat because you get in the car? Now we gotta fight and scramble over some shit that you can get that you can just goddamn get yourself like I did. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have looked out for my mama, but she don't understand that, nigga. I'm working 2 jobs and I'm paying this motherfucking car note. That's just the bottom line of my reasoning of everything. Was why I was pissed off is just that, nigga, this car note. What the fuck? Like how I'm gonna give you something out of my check and I'm struggling? I can't do it. A struggling motherfucker can't. That's why I told her when she gave me the money, or when she tried to give me the money or whatever, I'm like, we don't need to do this shit because I don't want to have to owe you. And right then and there, she should have been like, well, nigga, if I do it for you, then you do gotta owe me. Give me this shit back. You look out for me in return. That never was established. She just was like, we need to do something. And I thought that was just something to do. And then she was going to figure it out. Boom. Because it wasn't established. It was established as that. It wasn't established as you owe me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why sometimes you got to just do your life on your own. So that's why I said, okay, I'll take the whole responsibility of the car and sleep in this bitch. Because the way I'm paying on this motherfucker $600 a month, that's old school rent. You feel what I'm saying? So I might as well sleep in this bitch. That's why I say it's expensive, because you gotta eat, you gotta find somewhere to sleep, you gotta find somewhere to shit, or not even sleep. You gotta just find somewhere to shit, piss, and take a shower. Every day. That's the hard part. That's the hard part, because when you living inside of something, you already paying for all of that in one. That's what beats homelessness right there. Being homeless, everything damn near come with a fee, a risk. You can get sick having this shit in public restrooms and shit. That's why I sleep right up here at this Walmart. I ain't gonna tell y'all where, but I sleep right up here at this motherfucking Walmart, nigga, and I be knocked the fuck out. And then if I gotta take a shit, I wake up at 4 o'clock or something, they open at 6. So if I gotta take a shit, I gotta hold my shit until 6. I just be farting until then, and then I go up in that bitch, be the first nigga, got the clean stall, still put the paper down. You know what I'm saying? Still put some paper down on that motherfucker, take a shit. But this is every morning. Would you like to wake up every morning and then having to wait, have your bowels move until you're comfortable a little bit so you can hold it off until 6 o'clock, then you get up and go in there, and then it's probably closed off because they still washing or they still cleaning it, so you gonna wait a little longer before you go in there. So you know what I'm saying? That's what man, it's crazy. So, and then sometimes you go a week without taking a bath because now you too broke to afford a hotel room because you gotta eat, you gotta have gas for the car. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta buy water because you out here thirsty than a motherfucker. Money just keep coming out your pocket when you homeless because you gotta survive. But when you pay for that's why rent is so expensive because that's how much you're gonna be paying if you didn't have nowhere to stay. I give the government that much, but it's outrageous now. See, 600 was enough. I think we all walk. If we was all homeless every day, I think for your survival, you would need $600 a day. Like if we talking just in my theory, I ain't trying to speak on no government tax numbers or no percentages that I don't know about. Okay, I ain't trying to say I'm fucking super knowledgeable. Y'all can go to another channel for that. But this is thought provoking. This is a thought provoking channel, and I want y'all to think about what I just said. Like nigga, uh, how much do y'all think it costs for you to survive a day? Me, I think I'm $1,000 nigga a day. I need $1,000 a day. Like that's the money I'm right now. I'm trying to start off small. I'm trying to just I'm trying to get a product or sell a service that's like only $10. I just want about $10 a day, man. If I can reel that in, that can catch me up in so many ways to where I can like fuck around and miss a day at work if I just keep stacking it up. I ain't saying miss a week. I'm saying I can just be like, hey, I can call in because I done racked up $100 to miss that day anyway, and then I can use that 100 to get through the day or whatever I got and start and keep my service going, but invest that shit and do all that. You know what I'm saying? That's why right now a nigga need 2 jobs. I'm not gonna work one job ever right now. As far as my entry level status go, I'm not in no career. I'm trying to get into a trade like plumbing or electrician. But when I get my money, when I finally get there, that right savings amount, I'm gonna really take something serious and I'm gonna put my money towards going to school. You know, I really am. I'm gonna put my money towards going to motherfucking school and you know, I'm gonna take either plumbing, electrician, or engineering very serious. And they're gonna be damn near a nerd in whatever I'm trying to learn because I got that dedication. It's just that I got too much idle time and it make me feel like I'm crazy, y'all. This shit be making me feel like I'm motherfucking crazy sometimes. You feel? But that's just how it is, man. But that's all I wanted to ask y'all, man. What y'all, if you tune in after I post this shit, answer the question. Because nobody answered the question when I was posting this shit on my platform. So, would you rather pay today's rent or be homeless? And it's not the way I just broke it down. I suggest y'all stay in that motherfucking house. This ain't for you. If anybody watching this years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, nigga, stay your ass in your mama house. Please. Okay? Stay in your mama house, bro. And actually, better yet, I hope you have a mama that gives a damn about you enough to let you stay there until you get on your feet and not and really I really also hope she's sustainable enough to allow you to be there and not have to pay her anything, because I'm tired of black people having to go through the struggle. Fuck all that. You're gonna learn the way I did. One thing that needs to be taught is how to manage money. It don't need to be taught from letting this nigga struggle or, okay, nigga, now you gotta give me $500 so I can show you how it is to live on your own. That's that bullshit scam that black parents like to goddamn use. Y'all like to sit here and act like I'm teaching you a lesson. Give me $300. And then you go, and then at that same night, I start peeping this shit. Then that same night, you going out with a motherfucking nigga I ain't never seen. It's that bullshit, bro, that the black community got to get the fuck off of. I seen it too many times. Not even just my mama, everybody else's mama that I fucking know. They've been on some shit like, oh shit, and I ain't just shitting on, I ain't trying to shit on black women. I'm just saying what I've seen be done when a nigga living with the parent. The mama is on some shit like, well, nigga, fund my life because your daddy isn't here. LoneWolf TV, holla at your boy, man. I'm out. Know what I'm saying?